Good afternoon, Tickets to Paradise family. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're all having a great day. You can call me Lucky Louie. I am starting a new channel here, and I've been following a variety of different YouTubers who have done their own lottery channel one way or another. A lot of them are from the lower states, from what I've been seeing, and I don't think there's anybody here in Michigan where I'm at. So as you can see here, I've got a ticket here to the Michigan Lottery. So I will be doing my channel based out of the great state of Michigan, and Tickets to Paradise. This is the inaugural episode of this new channel. My purpose of this channel is essentially to take you on a lottery journey over this year, to basically show you the ins and outs of the Michigan Lottery. And I'm doing this strictly on a budget. A lot of the YouTubers that I follow have means to playing at a higher level. By that I mean they're able to spend hundreds of dollars, whether it be on a daily or a weekly basis. I do not have that, and I'm hoping that maybe in some small way I could inspire somebody who perhaps has a gambling addiction problem to maybe take a look at what I'm doing, and to know that, you can still perhaps play the lottery, but do it the way I'm doing it and have fun doing it as well, without creating any issues at home financially, or for yourself for that matter, if it's just you. So that's kind of the purpose of my channel, and I wanted to do my channel in a different way than what other YouTubers are doing. And by that, with the whole Tickets to Paradise theme, obviously I would like to think most people's idea of the lottery is finding that one ticket to a extravagant paradise of some sorts. And so that may be partially so of this channel, but at the same time, paradise can mean many different things to different people. A paradise for somebody might just be a means to get out of debt and have breathing room, which that's one of my main goals with this channel, is to essentially do that for myself, and then look down the road to a paradise option. I have a few in mind that I'll discuss here shortly, but with all the things going on around the world right now and what's to come politically, globally, I wanted to create a safe haven, so to speak, for people to come in your downtime, to get away from life and whatnot, and spend a few minutes. And hopefully this channel will bring some joy, some happiness in your life, and with what I want to do, a sense of adventure as well. And to be inspired as well. Keep going, keep striving forward, and doing what you got to do. So paradise, like I said, means many different things to many people, and I want what my journey here is going to be. I want this to be completely responsible, and I'm not doing anything outside of my means, and I'm looking for ways to create some joy and happiness in this world. And mixed with what we're doing here, I will probably share some good words with you and stuff, and hopefully this channel will be, like I said, a good refuge for you and an escape, a paradise for yourself, so to speak. So again, this will be a lottery journey over a $50 per week budget. And what I'm going to do also with this channel is I'm going to show you the bookkeeping that I've already started in regards to my week per week efforts. Okay, I'll review that more into the next episodes as we go. Also, any financial gain we get whether it's, if this week we only win $10 or if next week we win $100. Since we are a Tickets to Paradise themed channel, we will be storing all of our winnings in here, the Lucky Treasure Chest box. And as of right now, I do have some cash in there, and again, I will explain this all in future videos. So put that off the side here. Again, I am Michigan based. A lot of the people that I've been watching have all been Texas and Florida based, and a couple others spread out throughout the country. And like I said, Michigan has a awesome lottery opportunity for people, and it's fun to play. And again, one of my biggest things is just to be responsible with it and to show you a side that you probably don't see with some of the other channels. I'm just going to keep this strictly as is, and we'll have fun together. You'll see. So here's an array of some of the current tickets that are on sale here in Michigan right now. And like any other state, it changes from time to time. And what I'm going to be doing on here is, right now I've just basically got this set up on top of a sheet of plywood right now. And you will see through next episodes, I'll actually have a backdrop on here now instead of these tickets, okay? So the backdrop will become significant over the next couple episodes here, which will be revealed shortly, so that you can see kind of where I'm going with the adventure part of this channel, okay? Again, some of my expectations are, while you're viewing this, is to find joy, some happiness, a sense of adventure, and to be inspired in one way or another to maybe either look at your current situation and ease back if necessary if you're a heavy gambler, or to perhaps be inspired by some of the great things that this state of Michigan has to offer. Again, this will be revealed down the road here. And again, one of my focuses is sheer responsibility. We'll be doing the Michigan Lottery here on a budget, debt responsibility, and I'm doing this as an investment mindset. The reason I'm looking at this as an investment mindset is because essentially I'm investing, and I have invested into the stock market. I've won some, I lost some, and it's kind of the same thing. It's one of those things where you gotta essentially know what you're doing, what you're getting into, become a good student at it, and then you'll start to see some rewards with the risk. And this essentially as well is a risk. And if you really think about it, doing something like this is as risky as essentially going to a job every day. Who knows if you're going to get to your job or your place of employment. It's a risk that you have to take, and you're essentially going after a tool, quote unquote money, to help better and enrich your life. Unfortunately, we can't live without money, so to speak. So we have to get out there and hustle. It's another one of those things that I reflect on in going to church and stuff like that. You only get so much by sitting in the pew and attending church or whatever. You have to actually get up and put that faith, and you got to put it to work. Faith without works is dead. So we all have to hustle. We all have to do what we can to make ends meet, and why not have fun doing it? So I look at this as an investment. And part of that investment mentality comes with the budget. So obviously, like I mentioned first, a huge goal of mine is for debt responsibility, and I'm looking this as a tool to help do that. As funny as that may seem, oh my God, he's in the lottery, this and that, whatever. There's something that can be had of this, I think, if you're doing it responsibly, and not just going out there and dumping a bunch of money into it, hoping for a big win or whatever. There's ways where you can, and I'm going to try to kind of go over that with my journey, my experience here, of ways you can go from point A to point B and possibly come out ahead and even better. Obviously, one ticket's going to make all the difference, but I think typically most people, they don't end up finding that big prize. So, however, we're going to go on a journey together through this year, and let's see what happens. If for some reason something extravagant and big happens, great. If it doesn't, great. But we'll never know if we don't try. And again, we're going to do this within our means. So, future outlook with this channel, essentially, there will be weekly gaming expectations. Most of the time that I'm going to be playing, because of the budget I'm on, I'm essentially going to be going to the counter or going to a machine that we have here in different stores and stuff here in Michigan. And essentially, I'm going to be running the machine. And by that, I mean I'm buying, for example here, I've got 2 of the Wild Time. For example, I'll buy ticket number 87 here, and I'll scratch it off there at the machine to see if I have a winner, whether it be here, or there. And if I do, then I'll go to the next game, and I'll do the same thing there. Okay, and I'll scratch a ticket after ticket after ticket with the $50 I have, so I find winners so I can go on to the next game or whatever. So regardless of the outcomes, I guess, my whole goal in this is to obviously make profit and to maintain profit throughout the weeks. Some weeks are going to be up, obviously. Some weeks are going to be down. It's just the nature of the lottery, and I found that doing this type of gameplay has yielded pretty good results. Hence the reason I have the money already into the treasure chest. Okay, I've got a few $100s in there already because of the end of the year wins I had in 2023. So this whole idea of the lottery journey came to me throughout December, and little bits and pieces of it kind of manifested in my mind as to how I wanted to do this for a year to see what would happen. Thankfully, I've never had a issue with playing the lottery. There's been many weeks, months where I would never play, and then once in a while I would just grab a $10 ticket here and there, a couple $5 tickets, and win some money, lose some money or whatever. But it was never a addictive thing. And I don't want to look at this as being an addictive thing right now because it's a budget that I'm working on. That's within my means. Okay, number one, and and I want to essentially teach myself as well as those viewing that you can still do this, being responsible and not deviating from your goals and deviating from the plan. So that's where I wanted to get with that. I will be using the Michigan online system as well. They have gaming online, so there's definitely some perks and stuff that I'll be able to highlight throughout the videos throughout the year of how I'm utilizing that. And then another thing that I wanted to do was a quarterly big session, which again, it's just 1 to 4 quarters of the year. On each quarter, I'm going to add $100 to the $50 I normally play, and the $100 will essentially buy me a $20 ticket, a $30 ticket, and a $50 ticket, completing the 100 plus the usual $50 that I would normally play. And the quarterly session will be a longer and a bigger session and stuff, hopefully with bigger prizes and whatnot. But in a simple $2 ticket here that I have, there's obviously some big prizes that could be won. And personally, somebody dear to my heart, I've seen take I don't remember if it was I think it was $25,000 prize, $30,000 prize. I've seen somebody take a big prize like that off of a $2 ticket. So they're out there. It's just a matter of seed time and harvest, and finding that fertile ground to where your money will go into this and you'll reap, as the good Lord says, 30, 60, 100-fold on good fertile ground. So We'll get there eventually, God willing. And if we don't, hey, no big deal. Okay. So that's the quarterly big session. Down the road, as the channel grows, I will look into Patreon, possibly merchandise of some kind once the channel grows and funding or whatever becomes available. We'll start doing that, and I'll work on the channel, creating a logo for the channel and stuff, which could end up on a coffee cup or something if those wanted to purchase to help support the channel. And also towards the end of the year, we'll do some giveaways, and I'll explain it here in just a second, but look to be able to view between 52 at least to about 60 or so plus videos weekly. Could be bi-weekly depending on what's going on throughout the year, but for sure the goal is weekly. The weekly videos may also at a time come back to back depending on what I got going on in my personal life and stuff. I am very busy, so we'll see how that works out. And then towards December, we'll do a end of the year summary and how the year went. We'll do a closing of the year, and then we will do the giveaways then. The giveaways will hopefully come because we were able to at least maintain the initial investment or go above it and win more. So let's see what the year brings, and let's have some fun with this. I think this will be a fun thing to escape to during the weekends when you got some downtime and whatnot, and you're just sitting around not doing much, and you want to check this out. I know watching other YouTubers, this has brought me some joy watching them win and a semi participate in it. It's good to see that some of these people are winning some decent prizes out there that could be potentially life-changing. So like I said, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, great. We'll just praise the Lord and give thanks for this day regardless. So anyway, I think that's about it for the first video. Like I said, we'll go into the bookkeeping and stuff as we go. It'll be basically on a weekly thing, so you can see how I'm keeping track of everything and where money and stuff is coming in and out of. So 2023, I got lucky, and the $310 was added to the chest. This was after my initial investments on some of the tickets. So this was actually all, take home pocket money. I don't remember how much I had played. It was probably, if I had to guess right now, around maybe $60 or something, $60 to $100, and this was above and beyond what I had spent. So we added $310 to the chest to get started, and then I went ahead and I already had done the first week of January, and I will explain all this in the next video. Hopefully, I'm waiting on, my backdrops to come, because I went down the road of, because of this being a Tickets to Paradise, kind of a tropical theme, I guess, channel or whatever with the tickets, because of the Paradise thought of everything. I wanted to go down the road of having tropical backdrops on here and stuff like that, but I didn't want to run into copyright issues either with posting something on here and somebody seeing it and having a fit about it or whatever, and running into some legal issues that I don't need, or that I just don't ever want to have. So the pictures that you will be seeing here in future videos will be things that I have taken personally from my own phone from being at these places in person. So most of them will probably be of different places here in Michigan that I visited, and that way I can explain and show you throughout the year how great of a state that we really do live in. So that's about the backdrops. Other than that, I think this video is at an end. Again, Lucky Louie here with Tickets to Paradise. I can't wait to have live live sessions with you someday, or I could answer comments and questions live and kind of get to know everybody virtually here and stuff like that. And let's have fun with this. let's have some fun. And I hope, like I said, this brings some joy into your life, some happiness, and again, some word and stuff that may be thrown in here and there. I hope it's inspiring in many different ways as well, on a positive note. So we could all use it. And again, that's my whole purpose of doing this channel, for each and every one of you, as well for myself. So anyway, welcome again to Tickets to Paradise.